So my early verdict in the Dynafish Xiaonian, I the Chinese shoe market is a tricky one at the moment because when people are commenting on these shoes, when people are talking about how good these shoes are and they're better options than a lot of the Western ones, I don't think they are. I think if the reason why people really like these shoes is because historically they've offered a cheaper alternative to getting almost the same or the same benefits you'll get from a Western shoe. And it is noticeably cheaper. So maybe last year you might be able to get this shoe for around £100 in the UK. That's pretty good. That's pretty good value for this shoe. I think it is a very, very good shoe. It's worth more than £100. But also, if you're getting it for like £150, which is what I paid for it, and some of you will say I paid too much for it. But if it's getting more expensive, which is the case for a lot of these shoes, you start competing with the Western shoes, and I don't think it's better than most Western shoes. I'd probably say this is not as good as the Mega Blast. I'd say it's probably not as good as the Kipstorm Tempo. I actually prefer the Kipstorm Tempo from off the basis of that run. And the Kipstorm Tempo is actually £100 in the UK, and you can go and try it on in a shop if you want to. So there are great shoes out there that are comparable with this shoe, and you can buy them easily in the Western world. So for this to compete with those shoes, I think this is going to have to be even cheaper than those, which is not going to be the case anymore. So if you could get this for like £80, great buy. It's a really, really good shoe. If you can get it for £100, I'd probably buy the Kiprun Kipstorm Tempo. I still think the Mega Blast is better than all of those shoes, which is why it's more expensive. I think the Mega Blast is, if you really want the best, then I would go for the Mega Blast out of all of those. But if you want to save some cash and you want to get as close to the Mega Blast as possible, Kipstorm Tempo, I would say is better than this.